Testing.
Wrong one.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
What's up? Back for another season. Back for another episode.
We six episodes a season.
Hell yeah. That's just wishful thinking for us to have other seasons to come. Apparently we're still on season 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Episode 7.
Episode 7. So exciting. I can't believe we're that far already. Where would it end? Where would it be? Yeah, I'm sorry. Season? Really? Sorry.
Uh-huh.
That's the nerves.
So, welcome back to the Paindayhole
Puro Paindayhole
podcast.
What we got for tonight?
I thought we'd start with your car.
Oh no, my car. Yes, be having issues with my car. Well, what happened was that I was riding in my car, picking up the kids. A light turns on, the battery. So, first thing I do, take it to O'Reilly's, get a diagnostic test. The guy tells me, well, the reason why your light went on is because your alternator is bad. So because of that, you're going to be running on full battery, so your battery will die. Like, oh, okay. So I get a quote on a new alternator. Gives me the quote. I have enough power just to make it back home. Okay, cool. Tell this guy over here what's the issue. And we decided before we make any purchases.
Start with the quote you got for the alternator.
Oh, okay. The quote that they charged me was, with the core turned back, it'd be $224. I was like, okay. I was like, could not get me a better deal, seriously. And it's a good thing we didn't make that purchase because as soon as he gets home, we check out the car. We look inside and he turns around. He says, Roxanne. I'm like, yes. Look down there. I'm like, okay. What do you see missing? The belt. So this guy had the audacity to tell me I had a bad alternator. No, the belt wasn't there for it to work.
The belt was missing.
The belt was missing. It was gone.
It's gone.
So I was like, are you serious? This guy had the audacity to look me straight in the eyes, tell me that my alternator was bad, but didn't see that the fact the reason it wasn't working is because there was no belt. I was like, oh my God, shakes my head. And me, I mean, yeah, I have some backgrounds with mechanics and how a car works. I should have picked that up when I first saw the car, but I'm not all women are gonna know that there's a freaking belt that runs the alternator for it to work. But of course, at that moment, I was in distress. So I was like, wasn't paying attention of thinking what was going on. So, but lucky for this guy over here, he knew.
He knew.
He knew.
He knew. Alternator.
The alternator was fine.
First of all, there was a cheaper version of an alternator for $100.
Mm-hmm.
180, I guess, if we didn't turn in the core.
Mm.
Or swap out the old one.
Was that if you did not turn in the core?
Yeah, if you don't turn it in, you get charged the full amount.
Okay.
Because essentially, you're not buying a new alternator; you're buying a refurbished.
Refurbished.
But yeah, so she was quoted the most expensive alternator they carry. The guy didn't even check to see if the alternator was even spinning. Because if he did, then you would notice, there's no belt.
He could have been like, no problem. Just at the belt, you're good.
Yeah. Second of all, is because she's a woman.
Burn.
No, I mean, there's been news articles about women are being taken advantage of when they go to a mechanic shop.
Yeah, that was true. Because as soon as he told me that I got overly priced, I was like, it's because I was a woman. He thought that I didn't know better prices or to even check. So yeah, totally agree. It's just so harsh that truth hurts that men take advantage over women because of not knowing the knowledge of mechanics of how a car works.
Well, I don't know if it's just the man or it's just their
Dude, it could have even been old
policy.
age.
No, there's the policy, like, try to make as much money as you can.
Yeah.
And since women generally don't know about mechanical issues, then you probably get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you took the car into the dealership for the
The
oil leak,
seals.
the oil leak you have,
Mm-hmm.
and then they quoted you like $2,000 or something
Mm-hmm.
for one type of service, $1,800 for a different type of service, depending on what was the cause of the oil leak.
Mm-hmm.
Which they were saying they wouldn't know for sure,
Mm-hmm.
but you probably can't see the black residue I have on my arms and hands because I changed out her, well, put the belt on.
Put the belt.
Was she has a front oil leak, which turns out to be the shaft,
Crankshaft.
crankshaft seal.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know this because where all the oil residue, and it's just a mess right there in the
Mm-hmm.
front. But like I said, because she was a woman, they're like, oh, we don't know. But dealerships also, they're like, oh, you need a new exhaust system because you're leaking oil. They'll probably pull some bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I don't like working on, well, her car because it's a front wheel drive
Mm-hmm.
side, I guess, mounted engine, or it's rotated sideways.
Yeah, that's what my dad was asking me. Isn't it like a sideways motor? I was like, what?
Yeah, those I hate working on them because there's no room. Now you can have a regular front facing engine and have the same problem because like a Ford uh 450, I guess, Halliburton, I don't know which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those things were just jam packed with what? I don't know. It's like no room whatsoever.
Making it look like it was like fully loaded for all the bells and whistles, but yet for what?
But the AC don't work.
The AC don't work.
Brand new pickup, AC don't work.
Pinche aircon.
But I hate working on front wheel drive vehicles. They have nice vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't. I hate working on them because there's no room. I had a hell of a time trying to put that belt on.
Mm-hmm.
Took me 2 days.
But it got done.
Okay, the first day because it was just dark outside, I couldn't even see because all the oil. That was the whole issue. The oil, I couldn't see the pulley,
Mm-hmm.
but I did it.
I think for him it was kind of like doing surgery, except that there was already blood everywhere before he even got to the incision where he needed to cut.
And her issue was a $10 problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, $10 fix. I don't know how much they're going to charge her to fix the problem. But
It'd
yeah,
be it'd be way cheaper than going to a car dealership,
so that was
or even cheaper than
our
buying
first
an
story of the
alternator.
day. You won't find that on any Fox News channel.
Hell no, because that happened live
They're like,
and personal.
we don't give a damn about you.
I ain't nobody. I'm just a number. I'm just a peon in this big world we have.
Um,
But yeah, life happens.
oh yeah, this can you afford it?
Yeah.
So remember when I was talking about Kanye West or
Yee.
Yeezus,
Jesus.
that people would probably donate him money.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, you got him. People setting up GoFundMe's.
Oh my God.
Kanye West fans launch GoFundMe pages to help him reclaim his billionaire status.
Yeah, forget my personal business. Let's help a already millionaire to become back to a billionaire. All right.
I like how everybody's like using their phones to take pictures of him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, you can barely see him. That's darkness right there. Charlie Murphy. Darkness. So yeah, they're trying to give him money.
Does it say how much they raised so far?
Yeah. Unless they changed it. There wasn't much. I know when I read it.
Okay, they at least reached 1
GoFundMe
million.
after earning just $5. No. No, because they took one down.
Oh, okay.
Made Kanye West billion. The specific fundraiser was removed by GoFundMe after earning just $5, but a few others have not yet been taken down. Well, I guess they don't say. I mean, I'm not going to bother to look for it, but
Okay. Well,
just
this
say
hasn't gone ridiculous that how it actually did help him or something.
no.
Ye-
But like I said, people willing to here's the money.
Jesus.
I need you to be rich.
I'm like, how's that benefiting you for somebody else to be rich if he don't even know you?
Well, they agree with his message, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, is the other guy in here? There was a basketball player. He got, what does it say? He got a backlash for saying, or apparently he showed a video or he posted a video
Semantics. Anti-Semitics.
and yeah, anti-Semitic video.
Yeah, I
And
think I saw that.
he got banned for playing 8 games or something. No pay. And what did he do? He caved. He caved in. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have done it.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people?
Jesus.
Free speech, people.
Exactly.
You don't like it? Don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the how it's my responsibility not to hurt your feelings.
And not to mention, if there's nothing you can do about it, why even bother with it?
Or take the videos, right? Like how many people watch?
I know, unlike,
No.
unsubscribe.
No, I'm saying like how many people watch the videos we make?
Oh, us?
Yeah.
Not that many. They don't know us.
Yeah. So
We're not that. No.
So we're not offending these people. Is this when they go watch and they're offended, then
Then we get
they're
the
going to
attention.
cry about it.
I think it's all for attention. That's all it is.
They're going to cry.
I think it's all for attention. Like, they probably weren't. I mean, yeah, they were probably popular already, but still, I think they saw one person do it, and now they're doing it as well because they got,
It's like,
attention.
we disagree. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
We think your ears shouldn't hear it, and I believe my mouth needs to say it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Go to the place that you do like to hear certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm
Like,
not here trying to convince you. Just giving my opinion.
take
Now,
it.
whether it's true or not, well, that's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like the saying, "Who won World War II?"
Don't go historical facts on me. I don't know.
No. Who won it?
I don't know. I want to say Vietnam. I don't know.
Really?
You're making me feel one of those people from New York when they questions that they should know. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't get that far in history.
Really?
I don't remember, dude. I'm old.
Oh, you should be old enough to know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I do know. I just not thinking at the moment. I'm having one of those moments where
I'm trying to think of the general that said it. General, I don't know, Patton, I guess.
I'm thinking I'm going to be asked one of those questions that I should know, like, what time is it in analogical time? I don't know. Can't read it. Which I can. I'm just saying.
I don't know the official quote or if it's even a quote he said. I don't even know if it's Patton that said it. I just know the general gist of it was, who won World War II? You would say, oh, the Allies.
Okay.
Right, the Allies won. Like America and Britain, whoever was part of that group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the thing was, it said no. It was like communism won or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been fooled to think we won. It wasn't. We didn't win. It was the people who were making all the money won.
Yeah.
I wish I would remember who said it and how it was said, but yeah. Is it true? Are you offended then?
I like that.
Because I said it and it's not true?
Did you see that quote right there? I like that one.
No dumb bastard ever won a war by going out and dying for his country. He won it by making sure other dumb bastard died for his country. I mean, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, who wins in wars when you go out there just fighting and losing your life?
well, I have a nice quote for that one.
Well, lay it on me.
Huh?
Lay it on me.
How does it go? It's,
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's how it goes. Jesus.
War doesn't determine
Dude, I just had like a blonde moment.
is right. Only who is left.
Yay.
So that was the one. War does not determine who is right. Only who is left.
Yes, that I agree.
Because people fighting believe they're right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like the bad guys, right, in the movie.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe he's a bad guy.
No, he feels like he's there for his own purpose.
Well, he's there. He feels he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And it's the person on the other side of that spectrum that says, no, you're doing bad stuff.
Yeah, it's possible that he's doing bad stuff, but in his mind, he has good reason to do it, and it could be true that there had other like reasons to do it. You know.
It's like the Infinity War with Thanos. I know you probably never saw it. He wanted to eliminate 50% of life. Not just Earth, everywhere. 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't sustainable
Mm-hmm.
the way we're populating.
Yeah.
There was not enough resources.
Mm-hmm.
And in a weird kind of sense, I was like, he's kind of right. You can't keep growing and growing and expect there's not going to be suffering.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was his whole reason, because his planet suffered because of that overpopulation.
Yeah, it's kind of like for me, it's like that's kind of like the reason why we have natural disasters throughout the world, because I feel like it's recycling itself for it to make more room for more production.
Maybe. I mean, you can kind of say you're experiencing it right now, right? The shortages of this, the shortages of that, not enough food, the war in Ukraine and Russia not letting the food come out of there, or the grain and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that to say because there's not enough, or there's just too many people? You know,
It could be either one.
I mean, in the context that the war is, there's like, it's basically him preventing people from living a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much did that set people back?
Quite a lot. I mean, like I said, to me, I kind of consider that like a natural disaster that kind of like recycled, like taking part of some of the population out of here and then making room for more development. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing that happened, but you know, that could have been part of the reason. You know,
Could be.
I mean, that could have been reason why. I mean, like for me personally, I feel like that was like man-made, invented on purpose to be attacking on us
Well,
from
apparently,
somewhere else. But at the same time, it could also be for them to
to me, I
eliminate
think
some population.
it was man-made. It was planned.
Yeah.
It was a test, and now they know the result.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to happen again?
It could happen in a more advanced stage. Yeah.
Because they know, hey, we're going to hurt the economy.
Or it might not, because
Economic.
they figured how fast it was for us to solve that problem as far as trying to find resources for us to get the vaccination for it. So who knows? I mean,
What? You don't even believe in the vaccination.
I didn't say I did or didn't. I'm just saying. I'm saying people think. I didn't say I did.
Nah, I think it's a form of economic warfare.
Yeah.
It was a success. If it came from China, well, it's a success. But now it's kind of backfiring on them. If you read the news of their zero COVID policy,
What's their policy? Elaborate just a bit.
they shut total lockdown.
Total lockdown
Yeah,
for people that aren't vaccinated, or for people that
they're positive.
that are
They'll
positive.
shut down the whole city.
So they have one person in there that's positive. They'll shut down the whole city.
They'll confine them to their apartment. They won't let them out.
Pretty
They'll
much, you're gonna go old school with the Black Plague.
they're
Whenever,
locked.
like, whenever anybody had, like, back in the days, they didn't have, like, what we have now. They would just lock them up somewhere to be
No, they lock them
abandoned.
up in their houses or apartments.
Oh, okay.
But they can't leave. They can't go out get food. They can't go to the hospital. They're locked in their house until they can be tested negative.
How would they get supplies for any, like?
Well, they showed I guess people that are locking down the city, they're wearing hazmat suits and they go and deliver food.
Okay.
Apparently, they go deliver food, have cameras taking pictures and video recording, and then once the cameras turn away, they take all the stuff back. So the people are essentially starving.
Damn.
If they didn't get all their supplies they needed
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, before the lockdown, they were kind of screwed. So a recent story was, I think a 3-year-old died
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't want to let him out. It wasn't because they starved. It was like a gas, carbon monoxide poisoning or something.
Oh.
And then after that, I think the whole unit rioted. They all left. They took the boy to the hospital and was pronounced dead. But then after that, they're like, "Nah, this is BS, and we're gonna fight back."
Mm-hmm.
But over there, just like they have a different system over there, so it's not like they can. I guess they can try to rise up.
They could, but it's like you said.
It's like that picture of that guy. I don't know if you remember. He was standing in front of that tank when they were protesting over there.
Mm-hmm.
That picture doesn't exist over there.
It was all staged,
No,
like Photoshop.
no. The government took it away.
Mm.
That never happened. So we have that picture, right, to show us what happened. And some of them will have access to it because
Mm-hmm.
they even have a lockdown on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
They can't just go wherever they want. Speech is like limited.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you were to be over there and create an account and show that picture, it would be instantly deleted.
Like if it doesn't exist.
Yeah. So, but anyways, moving on.
Give me something upbeat.
Upbeat.
Yeah, I want something funny
Something funny.
or something like,
Okay.
oh my god.
This is funny.
Okay, go.
So I'm eating Jolly Ranchers, right? They gave me no blue raspberry, dog. Not one blue raspberry, dog.
No blueberries.
No blueberries. No blueberries.
I have the opposite problem whenever I buy Jolly Ranchers.
What is it they don't give you?
Grape.
Oh yeah, the grape. They don't really have that many either.
I like the grape.
It's like the one that I love the
And
most.
I
don't
get
have
nothing but fucking blueberry in mine. Get fucking 5 green, 6 cherry, 2 apples, and unlimited blueberry.
My luck is badass because I love the cherry ones, and they always have cherries. I'm like, yes.
But yeah, this video is because the way he eats them. He just fucking munches on.
Like, don't you savor the taste? Just suck on them for a while before you decide to munch on it.
I had a buddy of mine. He would throw them in the oven to melt them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll like
Be all watery.
be a flat.
Like a flat sheet of candy.
Yeah.
Like a sugar sheet.
Yep.
Oh, people do that to decorate. They'll get some Jolly Ranchers, melt it down, and
Well,
then...
he did it that way because he had bad teeth,
Oh, pobrecito.
and somehow that helped him out.
It's probably easier to eat something that's more flat than more chunky.
I don't know, but yeah, he couldn't do that. What this guy just did.
I don't know,
Just throw it
dude.
in and start crunching on him.
He was munching it like it was ice.
I'm like, they don't got no blueberries in this one. But can you eat them like that? I wouldn't try.
Mm-mm. I'm one of those that wants to see how long I can make it last in my mouth. Hey.
Upbeat.
Upbeat.
Upbeat. All right, this guy saving a bird.
Sure. Play it on.
Yeah.
I'm like, twerk.
When the wind's northerly, little birds like this get blown offshore. we pick him up. So we bring him in here.
Mm-hmm.
And we set him next to the heater. We feed him some crackers for the ride home. Let him dry out. Poor little guy. You're all right. We'll give you some crackers and some chips. We'll take care of you.
Oh.
Buddy found a new seat.
He's gonna poop on your head.
He's ripping my hair out of my head, the big. Go. Now he is sitting on the phone. We will be in about an hour, and we're going to let him go free.
What if he doesn't leave?
Little guy's pretty excited to see land. Here he goes. See you later, buddy.
Right back out the water.
Exactly. I'm like, why are you going the wrong way, bro?
When the wind's northerly.
I'm going. Hey man, this guy fed me. Now I'm gonna do it again.
Hell yeah. Save me, save me.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of videos where the birds get.
Attached?
No, they fall in the water and they can't get out,
Oh, yeah.
and they were like tired. Like
No,
I guess they were
yeah.
trying to fly out, but they can't.
Yeah, they got heavy on their wings.
And some people rescue them, other ones, well, they end up drowning.
Wave nature.
Wave nature, right?
Head of the food chain. You're not there.
I would say if you would do it, but you don't like going underwater, so.
Nah. Nah, I'm good. I'll go on a boat if it's staged, like it won't move. Yeah, I'll be alright.
You be alright.
I'll be alright. I'll even have like dinner in a restaurant that's on the water, but it's like right next to the shore, so that's so delish. Can't get my fresh seafood any fresher than that. But like in the middle of water, like surrounded by water, no.
I won't let go, Jack.
Shit, you let me go in a heartbeat. You're like, bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Bye.
That's right. You just flip.
This bowl contains fermented pears. He may not realize it yet, but this squirrel is drunk.
I think I realized it as soon as I saw that.
This bowl
Like, whoa.
I'm not even sure if it's like doing it for funny or is that just cruelty to animals.
What? I believe some animals seek stuff like that out.
I don't want to be buzzed.
They're like, oh, this gives me the
Give me the
buzz
warmth.
feeling.
I need that warmth to hit the cold, harsh winter.
Well, yeah, I would love to see that in real life. See an animal
That'd be funny as
getting
hell.
drunk. But yeah, I don't know. I know some people are like, that's cruel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think some people would consider that cruelty to animals, but then again, they're like, there's nothing cruel about this to say. I feel good.
If you want to see cruel, I'll show you a video of them being shot at.
I'm good.
That saw one channel where they're shooting nothing but squirrels.
Oh my god. It's like, as long as you don't imagine it, you're right with it. But if you imagine it, you're like, oh god, no.
But, to each their own. Some people find them as a pest. They're kind of a pest to me. If you look at the screen on these windows, they have holes in them because of the damn squirrel.
Yeah, they can be.
But I don't actively go hunting them either. So. But who knows? I wanted those cats in the neighborhood to do their job.
I don't really see that many cats out there in our neighborhood. I see like a few, maybe.
I see 2 of them.
I probably see more at the yard than I do here.
I don't see any at the yard.
No, you're not there at night like me.
Well, when I did work there at night, I saw a litter of kittens.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I haven't seen them. But yeah, I don't work at night, so. Plenty of water disappearing.
From, like, the earth?
It seems like.
Really? Because all this time they're talking about global warming and the glaciers melting. We're going to overflow one day and be underwater and stuff. How are we losing water?
I wonder.
I mean,
They don't say how. I have theories.
Not so mighty right now.
I have theories where it's kind of going.
Mm-hmm.
But
you understand what I'm saying, right?
yeah, the glaciers. Where's the water?
Yeah.
The mighty Mississippi River, reduced to a trickle of its former self. Severe drought across the country brought the Big Muddy down to record-breaking lows recently. and in the process revealed what lies beneath.
Whoa.
We just heard that the river is really low, and there's a lot of cool things and a lot of boats that have washed up ashore. And we heard about the ferry boat, which I think it used to be a casino, maybe?
Claire Smith is right. This old boat is the Diamond Lady. And the once grand gaming vessel took her maiden voyage in the 90s. But it got docked just a few years later in favor of a bigger riverboat. And for years, she sat empty and unused before storms hit the Mid-South in 2021 and sank her. But when the waters receded, the Diamond Lady saw the light of day again.
We're with our brother. He's an artist, so he comes and does this stuff for inspiration. And my family's in town, so we decided it'd be fun to go do this.
Sunken treasures like the Diamond Lady aren't the only things being revealed as the river recedes. Claire's sister Lucy, who's visiting from Richmond, Virginia, says she's looking out for scarier stuff.
Events like this, you get to uncover like bones, maybe unsolved murders, which is kind of bad, but like you get to like find all the history that is rooted in the Mississippi.
As the river rises and falls, only time will tell what other hidden treasures or spooky secrets it will show us next.
Okay, I understand.
Thanks for
when
watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's
rivers
top
like
story.
lose water. That I can understand, but like it would.
Yeah, but it's never been that low. I mean, not say never, but it's very uncommon to see it that low.
True.
And that's not the only river. I mean,
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
other rivers around the world have been extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, rivers.
where's the water? Yeah, I don't know.
I think eventually it ends up either evaporated or ends up like back to the ocean. I mean, like we're in land, so of course anywhere from the water we're gonna be above sea level, so you're gonna have a by gravity.
Yeah.
It's gonna go eventually down to
Could be.
sea level.
Could be.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we losing? Where's the only place possible where we can lose water? Well, in rivers, because it's on land. So that's understandable. But like water in general, I'm like, how? So yeah. Thank you for clarifying that, because yeah, that answered my question.
How's it clarified?
No, it didn't clarify your question. It clarified my question. Your question was, how is it losing water? My question was, where are we losing water? So the answer was rivers. So thank you. What else you got?
Well, no, we're still talking about the water.
Okay, what else you want to talk about?
Where's it going?
I don't know. I told you my theory was probably it's either evaporating or it's like I said, global warming. It might be evaporating in one places but melting glaciers in another. So there's your balance there. Who knows?
My balance.
Your balance.
It's
Yeah.
in the glaciers.
Yeah, but like I said, it could be overheating from the earth, so it's doing more evaporating than it needs to do, or it could be climate change and more places are being hot than they should be. I mean, you know how like we're at our state's all
So if
bipolar.
it's in the atmosphere, shouldn't it come back down
It depends.
somewhere?
Yeah, but what if it's moved somewhere else? What if it's pushed over to another part of the atmosphere, and it gets collected like back to the ocean or something? You're assuming it goes up straight to the atmosphere, but does it stay in the atmosphere in that one part of
No,
it?
it's supposed to come back down somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere, but you're not gonna get it right back where it came from.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not gonna relocate where it originally was at. So, yeah, it's going, but it's going somewhere else, never to come back. Not exact.
Well, no, it fell down somewhere else, but the water that was evaporated in Africa somewhere should probably fall down over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where is it going?
Back to Africa? I don't It's a recycled system. Who knows?
I missed the
Probably-
rains down back in Africa.
Exactly. Exactly. You just answered your question.
No, I back. I don't know when this movie came out. It's a James Bond movie,
Do-do-do-do.
Quantum of Solace.
Do-do-do-do.
When did this movie come out? 2008. So around that time, there was a lot of little articles about them buying up water rights.
Mm-hmm.
Like people, like you go invest, like, oh, put your money over here into the water, to the water, to the water. This movie, when it came out, was basically they were buying all this pipe, and America thought they were buying all this pipe for oil,
Mm-hmm.
and that wasn't the case.
So what was the case?
They were buying all that pipe to pump water.
Oh.
So they were buying these tracts of land, and people are like, "Wow, you're dumb. There's no oil out there."
That's not what we're looking for.
And they're like, "Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. We want it." Eventually, he finds a cave system where they blocked it off.
Mm-hmm.
So they broke off quarry rock and blocked the water from flowing. So it was this big lakes of water underground.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they were going to control, because that's a vital resource for people.
Okay.
Or for everything, right?
Yeah.
Your food, people, animals. If they control it, well, that's like the ultimate thing you can control.
They have the power.
And when all these rivers started drying up, I started thinking,
Maybe it's all going to that one big lake.
nah, there's probably multiple, but and nobody has ever said I haven't seen any research.
To collaborate that?
Yeah. But to me, I'm like, to me that makes sense. Somebody.
You think somebody's stealing the water from the rivers and getting
Yeah, the
collected?
water's flowing, but
They're opening like canals.
It's getting diverted also.
They make like their own version of like, I want to say
Aquifers.
Aquifers, yeah, but couldn't pronounce that.
Nah, I think it's just getting diverted to their
supply,
basin,
their private supply,
and water's flowing as normal.
Yeah, it's
so
like
there's no,
as it's flowing, it's kind of coming down at the same time. So, but not so much that it looks so obvious.
yeah. So it's still going to the ocean,
so
downriver,
mm-hmm.
but
getting recycled
less and
back
less
into
and
the air
less.
and comes over.
But and then there's gonna be someone controlling the water.
Yeah,
that's just a theory. I don't know. You can go to California; they have the same issue going on right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Where farmers they have the wells.
Mm-hmm.
Unregulated, but now they're changing the laws where they're gonna have to pay. So, I think there was a story here in Texas about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy was just pumping millions of gallons of water out of a underground water well, and it's shared amongst a whole bunch of farmers.
Okay.
But this one guy, it flows through his land first, and he's just pumping it all. So the farmers down, the flow of water, they're getting less.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they can't do nothing about it.
Yeah,
because nobody owns it.
Mm-hmm.
They just have the right to go ahead and pump. So I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
It was a pretty good movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it.
Yeah, like it only got like so many stars on there.
It's almost 4.
Looks like
well, I mean, as far as James Bond movies go, yeah, they didn't say, "Oh, it's a great movie." I think the Casino Royale was probably the highest rated one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do-do-do-do.
But yeah, no, they weren't pumping. They weren't trying to get oil. They were like trying to control the water.
We want the water.
We want the water.
Keep your gold. We need the water.
Haven't seen this one. Horse eats chicken.
No, I haven't seen it.
Like the movie you're watching the other day.
Yeah.
Can't feed the chicken.
That's sacrilegious.
No, this one just straight up eats a little fucking chicken.
What? Extra crispy?
Nice chicken
wow.
nugget. That was a good chicken nugget right there.
Pass the barbecue sauce. She mad. I would be too. Would have poked his eye out. But have picked it out.
Yeah, so I guess horses just don't eat grass, huh?
Hell no.
They like some little chicken.
Horses ain't herbivores.
Eat
They're omnivores. They eat both.
Do they? I didn't know if they ate meat.
Well, obviously, he just did.
Nah, I'm pretty. This is like a rare occurrence. I think they just straight up eat
Anything that moves.
vegetables.
They normally do eat vegetables and grains and apparently an occasional sugar cubes, but for that to happen, the only reason I would see them doing that is for survival, you know? But other than that, I don't know why the hell it's just like...
Because they're confined.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not roaming wild.
I got issues, man. You can't confine this wild stallion. I'm going to be doing dangerous stuff.
But yeah, eat some chicken.
That's crazy, though.
A horse eating some chicken.
Like,
and the person records it. Like,
he doesn't even help.
I'm pretty sure it's not the first time he ate a little chick.
I'm pretty sure he saw it the first time. He's like, you know what? Next time that happens, I'm going to record it.
Yeah, he's going to eat.
I'm not even going to help him. Just...
He already got the taste for chicken. He gonna
do it again.
Yeah.
Once you go chicken, you never go back. Surprised he didn't leave him some barbecue sauce.
So you heard of truck nuts?
Is it those decor that they leave in the back of the truck that look like nuts hanging out?
Yeah, or they have like,
especially if they're blue,
like the nuts for the bolts.
Mm-hmm.
They put them on the hitch.
I like my version better.
You like your version?
Sorry.
You want to see the original source?
Sure.
All right. Truck nuts.
I'm ready.
You ready?
With these nuts on my face. He got the authenticity of them.
The original truck nuts.
Yep.
This is where it all started.
Did it now. That's too funny. Get closer. This dog was like, these nuts. I thought it was a leg. You hear that? I thought his leg was hanging out. Nope.
There's a free balling.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what comments they got.
Who
let the balls out?
That was a good one. I like that.
You see me rolling in the swaggin', patrolling, trying to catch me riding dirty.
Literally.
Your balls hang low. Can you swing them
to and fro? They see me hanging.
They hate. How's it hanging, my boy? His leg or something?
Get a truck. Let your balls be free. Okay.
What else would you expect? This is a tailgate.
I like that.
So yeah, the source, the original truck nuts.
Nice.
And the music they play.
Mm-hmm.
How'd I get closer?
That's too funny.
Oh my god. Dog don't care.
Hell no. He's enjoying it.
Go, hey ladies.
Hey.
This ain't new.
Okay.
But I just don't understand why they do this stuff.
You're like, you know what grinds my gears?
You know what grinds my gears? No, because remember, we got an email or a letter in the mail about the school district, about their being compromised. Our information was compromised.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, someone hacked their system. Why do you have our information on there?
Exactly.
Or why do you have a central database like that?
I know. I mean, like,
have a database, yes, off the network.
Exactly. Like, it's bad enough that we have to fill out those forms on paper to give to y'all. So just have it in file. I mean, paperback. That's it.
No, like, get a fucking disk, copy it, take it to the central database wherever everything's centrally stored, upload it, everything's updated. So when you guys get hacked, they don't have access to that system.
Yeah, because it's all computer and that's all disk. So, you know, it's like, what's it called? Like, portable can't think of the word right now, but I know exactly what you're saying. Just
So
put it away offline.
So like this is this case right here. This ain't the first time. There's been plenty of stories where the hospitals are like ransomware for some jackass looking at porn, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Your worst fear as a parent is watching your child in pain.
And then you got stupid fucking nurses and doctors. Top it off.
Top it off.
Yeah, watch.
And you can't do anything. Like, I literally could do nothing.
Kelly Parsi brought her 3-year-old son, Jay, into Mercy One Children's Hospital in Des Moines, Iowa, in early October, when he became dehydrated a few days after tonsil surgery.
We got to the hospital. We went in for fluids.
Jay was also given pain medication. The problem was, according to Kelly, the hospital told her their systems had gone down and they had mistakenly given her son 5 times.
Yeah.
What?
It went down, so we don't know how much to give him. A 3-year-old.
That's freaking crazy.
We're useless without our computers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had a process before computers were even invented, so.
Does 5 sound about right? Yeah. Give him 5 pills.
That makes no sense. How do you give somebody 5 times a dose? I mean, the dose would have to be like extremely small for you to think that a normal size would be like right, you know? Like instead of giving them
Like
1
I said,
millimeter,
to
you
top
give
it
them...
off, you had dumb fucking nurses and doctors.
Yeah,
Like a 3-year-old. Oh, give him the whole bottle. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, no.
I only practice medicine. I don't fucking perfect it.
I just don't get that. I mean, like, despite that they have everything online and on the system, I mean, like, they should have...
Well, they couldn't. They got locked out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Besides them
But like
having...
I said, they were useless because they have nothing to look... They couldn't open any file to see, oh, the dosage was half a fucking aspirin.
Yeah, but I think you're assuming that they don't keep anything in file no more on paper.
No, they don't.
They just... Everything's all electronic.
No, if you continue the story, they'll be like, when you leave a doctor's office or whatever, ask for a copy, so you have your own file.
Or not even that. I mean, I thought there was a way where whenever, like, you're in a hospital room and there's, like, a little whiteboard and they usually, like, put the nurse's name and whatnot, and then you have the patient there, you at least, like, put what they're going to need for that day.
No, she went to the hospital. They weren't in the hospital when it happened.
Oh, it was just...
She took them to the hospital. They had surgery, release, complications, went back.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the medication. This is what you had before, yes. But there was like no
way to
oversight to say, oh, it's 3-year-old. Maybe it should be this much. No, this the average we always give out for this type of medication.
I don't know.
It's the normal dosage for a 3-year-old.
When someone tells you, hey, we just overdosed your son, like, your heart stops.
More than a week after the system went down, the hospital's parent company, Common Spirit Health, admitted it had been hit with a ransomware attack.
Because of the cyber attack, my son was overdosed on pain medicine.
The attack on Common Spirit, the 4th largest hospital chain in the country, delayed some patients' care at its hospitals for weeks. Mercy One declined to comment about the Parsis, citing patient confidentiality, but told NBC News...
Ooh, HIPAA? Really? But where's the redundancy here? It's something as important as you would think as a hospital, that they make it seem they're so fucking important.
Why don't
they have a redundancy system?
Who knows? I just don't understand, like why does things have to be so serious for somebody to try to fix it? I mean, like, so many things could have been prevented, you know?
Like I said, if this shit's been going on for years.
Yeah.
Why keep it on the damn web where anybody can access it? Because some fucking jackass is lazy to get in his car and go drive down to the hospital and look up information. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, I want to be in my house scratching my nuts. Why look up patient information?
It's a good question,
Get off your ass, get in your fucking $1 million car, go drive down, and look it up if you really need it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And like I said, there's no fix for it.
There isn't, because
I'm not going to continue the video because it's really fucking stupid.
You're like, why bother wasting my time?
They're like, oh, we're going to hire some more IT people. Doesn't matter how many you hire. They're never going to fix it. I mean, it's like at work, right? We got to change our password to 12 characters.
I saw that. I was like, what?
Change it to 12 characters long because it'll take like 20,000 years to crack it.
And more combinations, apparently. Doesn't matter.
No, a new computer will come out next year and do it in half the time. Or these new computers, these quantum computers, apparently if they ever get that stuff off the ground, then they'll do it in a matter of minutes.
I don't know.
Just keep all sensitive information offline. Okay? If it's really important, you need to know, well, get your ass up and go look at it. I mean, what's next? Our nuclear weapons are going to be a push of a button on online? President's going to be like, go to the website. Oh, we're locked out. I can't launch any nukes. No, someone has to be there physically.
That should be a job requirement.
I mean,
Sure,
you think that's important? Why not people's information? Especially medication.
Yeah.
If a doctor is too stupid to tell you 3-year-old shouldn't have this much of a dose, well then, you know what? You need to have this stuff offline. Because they need to go ahead and look at their charts or whatever they need to look at to say a 3-year-old shouldn't be getting this mega dose. Or like I said, the school, same shit. Oh, your information compromised. Why is it even there to begin with?
And they will have no answer for it. They're like, that's the way things have to be.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's still the way the system is. That's the way the system. Oh, well, you know, when we start getting slapped in the face, we're like, that's the way the system is. It's nature. You know, I get mad. I start fucking slapping people. That's just nature. That's the system.
Yep.
Can't change it.
Nope. Sorry.
Sorry, don't do it.
Sorry, not sorry.
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 Okay.
What?
I don't know what he's trying to kick him for.
Is he trying to win an ass kicking contest? Literally and figuratively?
Well, the reason I want to show this video because one of the comments. Could you guess the comment?
Something about Al Gore?
If there was like a live action of something. No? No mames, estoy viendo Shrek y el burro. They're saying Shrek and Donkey. They had a fight.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they're fighting over Fiona or what. Or that dragon.
I'm telling you, they're having an ass kicking contest.
Hey, leave Fiona alone.
Leave Britney alone.
And then they got the minions in the background. But yeah, I was like, what the hell, man? Fucking little mini donkey trying to back kick this guy.
He's like, get off my turf.
And then in the end, he's like, hey, hold my beer.
I'll be right back. Take care of this ass.
Like, hold my beer, man. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. So I really know. I want to know what the full story was on this.
Like, why was he even in there?
No, why is he did something to him.
Had to. I mean, animals just don't attack unless they're provoked.
I mean, he's not. He's trying to legitimately hurt him with that back kick. So.
She's trying to kick him in these nuts.
So, No, I close this one. But I don't know, donkey. What Shrek do?
Because ogres have layers, and he wanted to prove them wrong. Oh, that's my hands. Sorry.
Windshield. I don't even know what this is about.
Oh, shoot. Why on a cop car? That lady's crazy.
And she tired, you hear
I would be too.
her. Because it's California.
How do you know? It's in the comments. Oh, because it said LA in the background?
I don't know. This looks like California.
That looks like LA in the back.
It looks like a California. It says California on that plate right there.
It's a long ass plate, bro.
But yeah.
It's kind of like the out of state licenses that I see. Their freaking driver's license number is like way long and it has a letter. I'm like, what?
What?
And I mean, that might be weird for, might not be weird for some people, but for us it is.
Yeah, my mom's car was from California. It had a long number.
I think I'd be jealous because they have more numbers than we do, and they could put like a bigger freaking, like if they want to get a personal plate, they have more room to put like something there.
I don't think that stops you. As long as it's available, you can put it on your plate.
I guess.
Custom plate.
I guess.
But yeah, see, she's vandalizing that cop car, but
we have no reason why she's doing it.
Just because it's California. I tell you, you can essentially do whatever you want other than attack a senator.
Damn.
Right?
True.
Senator's husband.
Wink, wink.
I mean, speaking of the senator.
Yeah, subtle.
Yeah.
Was there like, did we continue to the next story of the same story?
Well, it's a continuation. So they got this one.
A week ago today, they initially didn't have any idea exactly what was going on. They knew they had a high priority call on their hand. What was unclear, what was happening inside the property just behind.
This video was posted online on YouTube. You can't find it no more.
Ooh, suspicious.
This morning, Paul Pelosi is home, back at the house that became a crime scene a week ago today. NBC News learning new details about the moments police arrived. Sources familiar with what unfolded in the Pelosi residence now revealing when officers responded to the high-priority call, they were seemingly unaware they'd been called to the home of the Speaker of the House. After a knock and announce, the front door was opened by Mr. Pelosi. The 82-year-old did not immediately declare an emergency or try to leave his home, but instead began walking several feet back into the foyer toward the assailant and away from police. It's unclear if the 82-year-old was already injured.
So that was the story, right? Part of it. He goes, or I guess calls the cops. They show up. Goes to the door, opens it, and then goes back
to
that guy.
That makes some sense.
Okay. So now you look for this video. I mean, this guy put breaking. The Today Show has now deleted this clip. Has scrubbed it from their website because it did not meet their reporting standards.
Which are?
I don't know. Because it's not true. The story, I guess they were saying, is not true. It was a premature video details and whatever. But even though, you know, a reporter typically just go and ask cops, hey, what happened? What's the story? What happened? Who did this?
Verify
and they give
the truth.
whatever information they can give, right? I mean, unless the news, they just make up stories as they feel. And this is the one they say, this one, it's too over the top. We can't do it.
I mean, honestly, I believe journalism should be done where they're trying to find out the truth of what the story is.
You want to know
but
the
in
truth?
this case, sometimes the truth is too much to the point where, oh no, we can't do that. It's gonna be bad PR or whatever.
Well, that's the thing, because what do cops usually have on them?
Guns.
Their camera.
I was like,
there's no camera.
That was my second.
There's no camera footage of this.
There's
interaction.
There's nothing to back that up. The story.
There's no camera footage. There's no camera footage of the residents because they have a security system that's been released. Typically, from what they've been saying, is because he's the husband of Pelosi. There's always security personnel at her residence, even if she's not there.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But at this time, it wasn't.
Why?
Okay. There's a theory why. And we'll get to that one. I can't find this video either for whatever reason. And I probably had to do the, what you call it? The super edit. Because it's a Fox video.
Yeah.
I tried looking for this video on YouTube. I can't find it. But
that's what we're gonna have to call it. The.
Okay, so I like this guy's theory. So.
I'm with the Blaze. I got a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jason Whitlock, not Outkick. But Tugger, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with NBC. I have no expectations for them as a journalist. What I really have to stand up and defend, I'm outraged for Nancy Pelosi. This woman has taken the hard-earned money she's made from insider trading and invested in a pair of cans at 82 years old and comes home to find out that her husband's playing hide the hammer with a Black Lives Matter guy? You talk about disrupting the nuclear family. The Black Lives Matter crew must be ecstatic because this guy's doing it and so is Paul Pelosi. I'm upset for Nancy. She spent her hard-earned money on a pair of cans, and he's not interested.
Well, of course we can't confirm or deny your suggestion, but I must say I did notice that the second people started speculating about what might have really happened, which we are not doing and haven't done, but some have, because in the absence of the body cam video, why wouldn't they? I saw these liberals on Twitter saying it's disgusting that you would suggest there was anything alternative going on. I thought they were defenders of the alternative. When did that become immoral in the eyes of the Democratic Party?
Tucker, I don't want to put you in a tough spot, but I got to correct you again. Are you suggesting that my information that she spent her money on a pair of cans, are you saying that's bad information? I've seen a lot of evidence. I feel real comfortable. She's trying to entice her husband, but he's interested in playing hide the hammer on a Friday night with some weirdo. I think there's an issue. This is what needs to be investigated. This is the whole end game for Black Lives Matter. Disrupting the nuclear family. Start with the Speaker of the House.
Jason Whitlock of the Blaze. Thank you so much. Great to see you tonight.
I'm surprised they didn't put a stop to that.
So
I want to hear more news from that guy.
For him?
Mm-hmm.
Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Whitman?
Whitlock.
Whitlock. So.
Like Cool Whip.
Yeah. So his theory, I mean, that seems to be gist of it. They deleted that video.
I kind of had that theory about that when I first heard about it.
There's no other video footage of the cops or their residents.
It has to be it. I mean, that only...
When the story first broke out, he was apparently in his underwear.
Mm-hmm.
So...
My question is, why were if that was the case of it going on, why was the cops even called? Like, who called them?
Well, I'm guessing there was some transaction that was supposed to be done and wasn't going to be fulfilled. So he was going to probably try to blackmail Nancy and she wasn't there. So I don't know. Maybe they had some kind of arrangement.
Let's take it out from this guy.
But like I said, the original story, no, it wasn't true. We can't have it there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, once you put something online, it's there pretty much forever.
Yeah.
Unless they really hate you. But even then, I mean, you can probably still find stuff with Hitler. So
yeah,
can't. I think he set the standard for hate.
The Antichrist.
Antichrist. So.
Yeah, I kind of had that feeling that was something going on like that. Like when the story first out.
When the first story, that was the whole thing. They're like, underwear. He's in his underwear.
Yeah. As soon as I heard that part, I was like, I knew it. I know something going on. And it automatically assumed like there was gonna be like that kind of relationship too. I was like, okay.
I mean, like I said, the guy got caught DWI.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, here you go, slap on the hand. Don't do it again. Now he got caught with a half-naked guy.
Cutting his
Oh,
drawers.
no, nothing wrong. It's the other guy's fault.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Let's find out what next happens.
We'll see.
What's gonna happen? Something else is gonna happen.
I'm waiting for someone that works at the residence to just release the video footage.
They're gonna actually find some actual footage of exactly what happened.
They're gonna go to some syndication and be like, I have some video footage you might want to see. I'm like, oh, what is it? It's what's his name?
Pelosi.
It's Mr. Pelosi and his friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh yeah, let's see it. No, $500,000.
Extortion.
We gotta see it first before we can pay it. And then they give you a little clip and like, okay.
And they get to the part right before they're about to show up. Gotta pay.
I'm like, yeah, we want it.
I don't care what it is. We want it.
It'll probably come out. I don't know.
Shit, we might be talking about it next week in our next show.
Well, you know who we haven't talked about?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Okay, give me a minute. Now it's time for the section of Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
This is Elon Musk Corner.
Elon Musk.
Let's dedicate this section right here for Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk. So you know he made a perfume, right?
Yeah, which smelled like that earlier in the house because I was doing your daughter's hair with the freaking straightener. So it smelled exactly like Elon Musk's perfume.
So, no, that's not what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, I figured. But yeah, I know exactly what it smells like now. Without having to spend that much money. No, sir.
No, sir. Nope. So Musk fires almost all of Twitter's India staff. No, I guess that's new. He fired like 5,000 people.
Dang. Was that 75% that he said?
No, it's like 50%, I think.
So he's almost there.
He's not done.
He's not done.
He ain't done. Yeah. And I don't have anything against him doing it. I mean, that was
his choice.
That was going to happen.
He announced it before he bought it, and it happened. So
well, he announced it, but it was more like anytime somebody buys something, people are going to go.
Yeah, I mean that's just gonna happen.
But they want to sue him.
Who?
Well, Musk.
No, who wants to sue Musk?
The employees that got fired.
Why? I mean, what can you do? Once you get fired from somebody, that's it. I mean, unless you were wrongfully fired.
Okay.
I mean.
So when we worked at Halliburton,
Mm-hmm.
they had an obligation. I don't think they were required to, at least here in Texas, but they did. It's the Warren Act.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're gonna do mass layoffs, they have to like report it.
Mm-hmm.
So like when they said, "Oh, we're gonna let go 600 people,"
Yeah, but they like laid us off, so we were able to apply for benefits.
They don't tell you who they're laying off.
No!
All they say is, "We're gonna lay off 600 people."
Although I did find out who was responsible for my layoff, but that's another story.
Did you? You got confirmation?
I
always had speculation on why.
There's speculation, but it was like a lot of speculation of that one person. A lot.
But yeah, the company is being sued in a class action lawsuit for violation of the Federal Warren Act. Twitter is being sued in a class action lawsuit filed by former employees laid off as part of the mass firing instigated by the company new owner Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. So, according to this, he had to at least give 60-day notification.
Yeah. I think that's what they did with us, right? They let us know ahead of time, like you said, right? That they were gonna start letting people go.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, "Who's gonna be let go? Who's gonna be let go?"
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if it's required
to let them know,
or is this like good policy? You know, like when they tell you you're gonna quit, give them 2-week notice.
Even though
you're not required to. I know a lot of people say, no, you got to give them 2 notice. No, you don't.
Especially Halliburton. I mean, yeah, do it, but I guarantee you, you're gonna get laid off that day. They're gonna let you go that day. They won't even let you stay the 2 weeks.
You don't.
You're just like, okay, well, bye.
I mean, if you don't like it there and you're gonna quit, I mean, why would you want to work there an extra 2 weeks?
See, that was the cool about because you knew you weren't going to anyway. So.
Well, I had the choice apparently. So. But like I said, they didn't want to let me finish out the day's work, so I don't see how they're gonna give me two more weeks of work.
Hell no. That was funny that day.
So yeah, he's gonna get sued. I don't have anything against him doing it. This is the one of the times I can't say, oh, he did wrong. Oh, I don't agree with him. No, it's a business.
Yeah, because you made a big purchase and you're trying to find every way possible to get your money back and make money after that, you know?
Apparently, a lot of people in the advertising part of it are pulling out, too, of the Twitter. So he wants to charge $8, I think. Like, you go to Twitter, you get that little check mark to say you're verified.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to charge $8 for that a month.
That's dumb. Because how is that even going to be accurate? I mean, like, you were just paying to get verified.
You're verified that you can pay $8 a month.
Exactly. And that's all it's verifying, that you're paying $8. It's not verifying that it's verified. I mean, that makes no sense.
Well, it does make sense. You don't look at it as you being the consumer. Look at it as you running the company.
I know, but people are going to know that that's the only reason why it says verified, because you paid for it, not because it's actually verified.
Yeah, but he don't care. I'm pretty sure he don't give a shit about you're verified.
I know
it's
that.
more the company's making money.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I understand all that.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't disagree with him firing people, because I'm pretty sure where the company is at, it doesn't make enough money to keep those people.
I think when he first announced he was going to buy Twitter, I think people should have been already looking for jobs.
Yeah. Well, like Twitter. There was one woman like, oh, I'm pregnant. I have a 9-month at home and I'm pregnant. They let me go. I'm like, and that's his fault, Hal?
It's not. Not at all.
I'm failing to see how that's his problem. Did he get you pregnant?
Honest, and if that was the case, trust me, you wouldn't have any problems in the world because you'd be loaded after that.
She wouldn't be complaining.
You'd be like child support up the ass. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you'd wish it was his fault.
That was your decision.
You'd wish it was his.
I mean, wait, what's next? You're gonna tell me the lady that died in Ukraine, a pregnant lady, she shouldn't have got shot by the war stuff that's going on over there because she's pregnant?
It happens.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, didn't she have the decision to be there in that condition?
She could have left a long time ago.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
I mean, unless she was captured or something. I mean, that's what.
No, she wasn't captured.
My point. My point is that she had a choice. She could have left.
She could have left. And then some people are like, "Oh, why do they have no money?" When you hungry and you got no money, believe me, you'll find something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
May might not be the thing you want to eat, but you'll find something.
That's what I tell my kids. You either better eat my meal or don't eat.
Yeah. What do you think about this? I'm done applying on Indeed. Employee tells workers at orientation that they have to pay company $50 fee to work.
Why?
So applied for a WFH job on Indeed. Got invited to group orientation. They told us that we have to pay the $50 bi-weekly to work for them.
That makes no sense.
WFH, work from home.
See, that's why I always been complaining to try to find a job. Work from home is always a scam because they're always asking you, you need to put this much money in to start doing this. I'm like, what is the point?
Well, that's what some people are saying. It could be a scam.
Exactly. It's nearly too impossible to find a legit job to work from home. It's one of those that you got to know people to do that. It's like, you got to like know the people that work at that job to get guaranteed that that's how it works, you know? And if not, it's like you feel like you're like in a pyramid scheme. It's I'm like, no.
Actually, I got the video.
Able to work. Any questions thus far?
What in the cotton picking plantation? What kind of horse shit company?
I'm sorry.
What the
The one cotton picking plantation. So, yeah. I don't know. Is it a scam?
Yeah.
Because like when I first got my CDL, I didn't have to pay them. I had to pay them if I didn't work for them for a year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they're like, we're gonna train you. You work for us for a year. You don't have to pay us.
All is forgiven.
That's the contract.
It's pretty much they're investing in you with their money in order for you to get trained, for you to work for them to make more money.
Yeah. So I worked for Stevens Transport, did the year, had my CDL, and then I was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably would have stayed if I liked it. Not that the company is bad or anything. I thought the company was pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I didn't care for being over the road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this has anything to do with that. They're going to be trained to do something, and they just want to recoup their training instead of here you go, here's some equipment you're going to use, here's the training, and then you're like, oh, okay, good, I got everything I needed. Bye. I'm going to go work somewhere else and get paid more.
I mean, I can understand why they would be doing it like that, but I think they should be doing it like the way they did it with you. Like they paid for your training, and then you paid them back by staying loyal to them for at least a year.
I mean, something.
And then if you didn't, then yeah, pay what they trained you. Okay, but for you to have to pay bi-weekly every time you get paid for the training.
Yeah, but it doesn't say how long. It doesn't
even say for training.
There should be more information.
Yeah, it's so vague. I mean, they could pretty much put anything together just to make an excuse.
I mean, that could have been $50 bi-weekly for the first month.
Or it could have been the
so
first
that'd be $100
years.
Or 20 years, yeah. But yeah, no.
Or they could even told you for 1 month, and then they kept doing it for every month. So you don't even know.
But I think it has more to do with that. They're gonna train you. I mean, you're working from home.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to fucking leave your house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have you some type of training, and they're just trying to recoup it. Like you're gonna attend these online classes, and they're paying someone to teach you online. So they're just trying to make their money back. But yeah, if there was, like you said, in my case, it was like, you work for us for this amount of time, all's forgiven.
Yeah, to me, that'd be like, to me, that's legitimately working and being trained properly. Versus, oh, we're going to start taking money out of your check once you start making money. I'm like...
Well, they don't necessarily have to do that. They don't say, oh, you agree to work for us for a year, all's forgiven. It's like, no, you're free to go whenever you want, but we're going to charge you this much
So
money.
are they charging you as you're getting trained?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Because if that's the case, then you're pretty much just paying them to train you to be on your own after that. So it's pretty much like doing online classes. You're paying for the classes.
Yeah, but they're still doing some type of work.
Well, yeah, I think that'd be like a hands-on training, pretty much.
But I don't know.
And plus, you're probably paying for their clientele, knowing their
whatever that work from home job was about. It could have been something simple. Could have been something difficult.
Could have been OnlyFans.
So.
And as I say that, I'm looking at my feet. I'm like, no thanks.
Well, we're gonna end this up pretty soon, but this came out a while back on that show, Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about it. Well, I had to look it up because somebody brought it up again. But so, how much money you make? Woman shames man for taking her to Applebee's on first date.
Shit, I would love you to death. I would love you all night if you take me to Applebee's. I'll get your money's worth. Shit. Hey. Shit, you'd be paying me back. How much good I'd be thinking you. Applebee's.
And they take the video down?
Damn, now I'm hungry. I'm hungry and horny. Sorry, it's late.
Maybe they took the video off.
What was the video about? At least give us a...
She was, like, these are pictures of it. This is basically the view. Like, he has his phone out, like, recording her, but not... I guess she's not seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked about, "Oh, how much money you make?" Not that it's important, you know.
Not that it isn't, but I'm just curious. I'm like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm sorry, but if I was a dude, that would have been like the deal breaker for that night. I'm like, you know what? Peace.
Yeah, I would have been like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Yeah, how much money you make?" I'll be like, "Well, how much do you cost?"
Right? I should have been like, you can't afford me.
Like, is this a date? Did I buy you? Shit. So,
how much am I willing to invest to get what I should get?
So I don't know. I didn't think Applebee's would have been a bad first date.
Hell no.
I mean, not like the best, but
I guess if that was the case, then I'm considered a cheap date because Applebee's would be like awesome for me.
I
as
mean,
the
he
first
didn't
date.
take you to Taco Bell.
Exactly. I mean, dollar tacos, burritos.
But hey, do you want to go McDonald's on our first date?
And even that, dude, I am cheap because even that would have been okay with me.
I want some 6-piece chicken.
Because I would already know what to order. I would have been like, oh my god, I don't know what to order.
Got you a Happy Meal and a McFlurry.
Ooh, this boy knows how to treat me right. The McFlurry.
Fuck McDonald's. I can eat it every once in a while, but I really don't care for McDonald's at all. Sometimes just eating their burger makes me want to vomit.
Me, the fries. I
like the fries.
Once in a while, I'm just craving for that freshly made fries, and it's like McDonald's is my go-to. But other than that, I mean, there's other places I can get fries, but I like McDonald's fries for sure.
But I don't know.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Their food is okay, but it's the fries that gets me.
It's the fries.
It's the fries.
I don't know. Applebee's, Chili's. Shit, I would just love Chili's.
Hell yeah.
I love Chili's.
Mm-hmm.
Which one I don't like is that macaroni.
The
restaurant.
Macaroni Grill?
Yeah. I don't care for it.
I can't really remember, like, having their food. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have. I just can't remember.
So we'll end up
way too long.
ending the show. Let's go ahead and finish it out with the Paindayhole of the week.
Yay! Pinche pendejo.
Paindayhole.
Pendejo. Damn!
My guy.
Jesus.
My God.
You got 3 times.
I guess he was following the line on the street.
Right? I was zigzagging like this.
I had the right way, man. Look at the lines. I went the right way.
It's like the car is like,
My God.
Sees him coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck you. You're in my way.
He was like, this bro sees me rolling.
This is one-way street, bro.
Hey, he should be lucky he survived. He could have went straight to the windshield.
I would have loved to see more damage.
The carnage. Not here.
But, yeah. I don't know what fell.
Pendejo.
Oh, his headphones fell, right?
My God.
Say it one more time.
See, he has headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at the pole where they go land.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he saw where they landed. See?
Yeah. I see.
Right there.
Be funny if it would. Oh, he did. He ring around. I was like, I wonder if he horseshoed it. Sure he did.
So, anyways, until next time, I'm
Bye.
Jay.
I'm Roxanne, boy. Oh, love.
Stop that other video.
And we're clear.